Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm having fun with this weekly. You know what that means. I'm playing more of it. You know what could go there? That little trumpet. We got an early trumpet enabler. Ergo, we take trumpets. And how about, I'm still going tennis ball. I'll be an exported kilt. Me when I'm a tailor in Scotland. I think I got the ferret figured out. So I know there's probably people out there saying, like, go balloon instead. I just can't get that pogged up about a 1-1 buff 2 turns from now to a unit that, like, we don't even have control over which unit gets. I mean, we have control over it, but they have to be in position 1. You know, we don't get to, like, choose where it goes at runtime or anything like that. I'd rather take the... It's not guaranteed to make a big difference, but I'd rather just take the 1 damage, like, straight out of the gate instead. And honestly, like, I mean, I get that people say something like, hey, the 1-1 stats make a difference, but, like, literally everything makes a difference. It's like the first law of physics or whatever. Is that true? Let's go for a hurt trumpet build. When you are hurt, we will gain trumpets. So it'd be a nice time to add, like, an elephant to the squad. We would like to see you kill a big unit, and then you feast on the smaller units back here. That seems to make sense to me. Position 3 me. We could get cherries for more trumpets, but I think we're generating potentially enough trumpets as is, although to be honest, extra 2 trumpets is 2 stats on the dog, which is it's quite meaningful. Okay, I see what you got going on there. I think you built something quite fantastic. It turns out that having 2 extra trumpets would have helped us out a great deal, but I'll still accept my draw. You give garlic. I know it sounds crazy to say we don't need the garlic that much. We do need the garlic, but we don't need it on like a... Never mind, it should be like this. We don't need it on like a on a start of battle condition. We need it in the shop so that we can actually give it to the guinea fowl and then place them wherever we want to, I think. I don't know, maybe you disagree. I think we lose to this team, by the way. I think they're just better than me. I think they're bigger than me. I think they're higher on the food chain. Get in my belly. A better trumpet team, for sure. Now, this is where it can come together, though. Level me. There's like no reason to do this, but Chameleon is just so valuable to me that I'm going to do it. I'm gonna sell the Tamarin. I'm gonna run a blobfish here, if only. And I know the trumpet could be very valuable, but if only because. Try me on this. Having the Chameleon level up early, I think can make a big difference. Like having it spit out like a level 2 version of some of these early toys could really change the game for us. Like for example, it could give 1 unit on our squad could get garlic, then when a level 2 Chameleon died, it could give 2 more units garlic. I mean, like, garlic is more precious than gold in the early game. Holy cow, we won. But it would have to happen pretty quick. So we're just going raw stats right now. And then the puppy, I'm trying to think. You can make lots of units a week. That might be a path towards success for us. I think we're actually going to start to, I mean, this will hurt us a lot in the short term. Let me sit on this puppy for a second. Admittedly, elephant guinea fowl can kind of go crazy. In fact, I think it just simply does go crazy. Keep the 6/6 hummingbird for a turn. Run this setup. Keep the Chameleon. I'm telling you, you're going to want the Chameleon to level up, man. We didn't get the pill that we need for the blobfish early. I'm telling you. There's a future here somewhere. Wow, you died so fast. I knew you were going to die. I didn't think you were going to die this quickly to such a weak unit. Holy cow, that's a strong team. We're on 3 life, 2 wins. That's a scary story for me. Huge. Now we completely pivot off of the build that seems like it has no future. Get the chameleon going. You don't have foods available for me, but you have a food. Your food is going to be making the first enemy weak, and then when you die, you're going to make 2 more enemies weak after that, which is going to go insane. You come out here. It's not perfect, and the hummingbird should no longer be here, but that's a big pivot for 1 turn. So the weakness is our savior here. Keep in mind, weakness also overwrites equipment, which is like half of what makes it so useful. Now, oh, baby. Huge. They're going to have a large dog, don't get me wrong. That's pretty huge, though. Oh, my God, my squad. But wait, there's more. This is going to be a draw. I think for such an incredible pivot, a draw is very valuable here. And then this, for now, can work, just for now. Spend up to 6 trumpets. Deal it as damage to 1 random enemy. You don't need to be here. I'm going to put you out here just because you can be here. Another chameleon. Forget it. We can always get another toy next turn. Another chameleon. Forget about this pair. Now, here's where you're going to be upset, okay? I think that the elephant guinea fowl setup that we have going right now is the strongest archetype available to us at the moment, but I think it has no chance of getting to 10 wins. I think it's going to fall off like crazy. Oh, I spent all 6, huh? And it didn't even get us there on that round. So I think we have to full pivot to like a toy build, although now we got trumpet access, which is interesting, but I think we need to full pivot to like a toy build. And we did not get anything that gives us toys, except for the puppy, unfortunately. So we're, I think we're pretty tight. I think we're gonna run puppy again. Not taking the lasagna now obviously is bad because we know the results of the games that we just went through and we lost them all. So it would have been better to have taken the lasagna, so at least while losing we would have also, you know, picked up some future growth or something. But oh, we won! Okay. If we could actually get some good toys though, this run is gonna go to the moon. You might be good enough. Sell me, buy me, and then start rocking flashlight, which when you die is now going to give you like a 12-12 buff, which may allow you to get enough trumpets to really start to pop this nurse shark off. Forget that, not interested. I, in hindsight, kind of wish I was interested, but here we are. For now, it's not about getting to 10. It's about having an interesting run and also surviving. And then maybe we can get some of the truly overpowered toys later. What is this seagull? What is this seagull doing? I'm so paranoid whenever I see a seagull in combat now. What are you setting up? Some seagull one-up chameleon nonsense? You gotta admit, like, this went really well. We drew? No, we didn't. We had an 18-18 dog sitting in reserve. Now, you don't need to level up. In fact, you don't even need to be on the squad. Toys matter here. You're the toy of my dreams. And I think everything else should be like the elephant, the guinea fowl. It should all be kicked out, maybe except for the nurse shark. It should all be kicked out in service of making the toy build pop. Like, that's a really nice get. How is the toy build going to get there? A one-up on you, a tiger behind you, pumas involved, and then as many of these freaking crocodiles that I keep forgetting the name of as we can get. But we got a few steps to go. I can't help but feel like this has screwed up your order immensely. One good turn deserves another. Okay. Roll me. No one-up. We don't want an elephant. You're gone. We want a tiger. Roll me. Don't want you. You're tempted. We'll take you if we don't get toys on the next one. Don't want you. We want a one-up. We want to see a one-up. I want to see a one-up. No one-up. Another crocodile. We'll take you. It means we got to unfreeze you. Honestly, get me out of here. Run a mongoose instead. Oh, I shouldn't have, because oh. That's okay. We can get death touch on everybody, but give me the television buff for now. And you're going to lose your mind, by the way, because you're going to be like, NL, please let the television break in the shop so you get the permanent bonus. No. Trust me. I know it sounds insane. I've done this before. The permanent buff from the shop is inconsequential. We can like 50x it. Then we're going to lose on this one, but that's beside the point. We can like 50 exit just by getting a 1-up on this chameleon and like a level 2 tiger. But more importantly, we shouldn't be running the mongoose right now to begin with. So we'll buy it first, skip the food, then buy the crocodile I can never remember the name of. And I'm not saying this gets us through round 13, but I could imagine a world where it does, and then maybe at some point we're happy we have the chance to get a level 2 mongoose. This is a strong-looking squad here. No one would question the strength of your squad. Oh, we're cooked. Little bro genuinely thought he had a chance there. You know what it was? Never getting the chameleon 1-up is catastrophic, but it is what it is. This would be an immense draw. How about, let me be an innocent Pots? Like Pepper from Iron Man? Pepper Potts, have you heard of this? Have you heard of this, Pepper Potts? I can't believe we won, honestly. The only explanation is that, like, I had the weakest squad of all time, so the game endeavored to give me, like, another weak squad. Can I hit you with something insane? This is not typical of what you would do on turn 2, but I think it's the right play. So we're going to have 3 3/3s and a 2-1, plus we got a little snipe involved. They got their own little snipe involved. I've noticed that myself. Oh, that's bad. Maybe a strawberry would have hit harder there, you know? But still, I feel like, I guess I don't want to say I know what I'm doing, but I know what I think I'm doing here. I still think a guinea fowl can go kind of crazy. I'll buy you and just take another round of tennis ball. You're great picks for a strawberry friend, but we don't have any strawberry friends, so I guess I'm just going to give you a 1-1. And we're still running 4-squatted on turn 3. That can't be advisable, but at least 2 of the members of our 4-squad are pretty good. That's pretty solid. I mean, we did win, so what am I complaining about? No more apples, please. Now, this is what we wanted to see. You put some garlic on the guinea fowl. Forget about the radio. It's not that kind of weakly. Do exactly the same thing here. I wouldn't mind getting you to level 3 if we can get there. And anytime I get the chance for a level up, I'm very happy. Interesting. This is great for me at first because we're going to get like... I mean, the dog that we're going to spit out at the end of this is going to be crazy. A 10-10 dog is like... I don't know. I mean, it's 10-10, but like that's way better than the average unit you get at this stage of the game without a doubt. So that one was locked in stone. Set in stone? Set in stone. We'll go tennis ball. I have seen this week that just having an antelope, maybe you don't want to run it forever, but having an antelope for a bit can provide you with a nice set. I mean, it does help. It has a synergy, of course, with the trumpets that we're creating here, although their trumpets clear mine by, well, by a little bit, not by as much as I thought, actually. But then they're going to level 2 me with this guy. But then I'm still going to win? No, I'm still going to draw? That doesn't seem fair. Their squad was better than mine. They should get the win for that. I'd like you to go into the code and give them the win. Don't say I never did anything for you. You could probably get sold. And then run this and this. Forget about... Well, garlic's still good. Really needed to see a pill. So what are we waiting for? Well, let's be honest. I'm waiting for a chameleon to show up, and then I'll try to force it into like whatever build we're running. It's just my personal preference. Oh my god, this is a level 2.5 turtle at this stage of the game? How'd they do that? I mean, they're going to 10, man. They've got so much mid-game momentum. I'm basically going to shoehorn a chameleon into the run if we get the opportunity to do so. Why? Because it's a lot of fun. Even when it doesn't work, it's a lot of fun. I think Niala kind of goes crazy this week. We would like to have a toy. Oh, I should have taken the Varanki. The Zendaya is Michi. All right, I'll buy you next turn. You got me. You got me good, okay? We're still going to generate. I mean, it's going to be turn 7. I bet we're going to spit out like minimum 12 dog. We got a lot of value out of that chili pepper, but we got a lot of value out of our everything, quite frankly. Although it would have been nice to have the Varanki. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We still get the win. Okay, but we got to figure out how to make this one work long term. Do you think because we got the win there, we could afford to wait a turn? It's a chameleon. Give me tennis ball. Don't give me chameleon. We're ignoring it for now. We're on a trumpet-based build. Oh, but we had this guy too. I know it only got us to like 5 wins last time, but this time isn't last time. You shot me. I mean, I shot you, but your shots were like substantially more potent. And as a result, I'm taking way more offense. Now, they're going to create their own relatively strong dog because they still have this Niala puttering around back here. But we draw these. Okay. I'm willing to accept that because we have a big level up coming. Into a tiger that feels like it would go great behind a Niala, but also feels like a saber-toothed tiger can go real crazy this week if you can get it to level. So if we're being realistic, we know you're gone. We run tiger a lot. Just give me saber-tooth instead. Let's try to go a little crazy, and we'll put you. I'm gonna put you at the back. You could get sniped by a couple. I'll put you second last now that I think about it. Not interested in any of these units. Very interested in this unit. I still want the Niala. Me, when I forget to buy a second Niala or something that would make the Niala better. What is the real benefit we've got here is flexibility, because now I don't feel afraid to pivot off of my Niala. We summon 1/6/6 ferret. But that does, it gave us a little extra gas for our antelope. I don't know if that made enough of a difference, but it's something, man. It's not nothing. Some of this. Absolutely not. You really need to level as soon as possible. Faster than that. 10 less damage from abilities twice. You never know if as long as, well, but that probably stops you from getting a hurt trigger on like a snipe. But it also stops you from getting killed on a snipe, which might matter. Okay, let's start with the obvious here. We got 4 life left, so like there's still a lot of time to cook here. This is obviously going to be a loss. The pivot is in. We're on. We have to sell the guinea fowl. It doesn't do anything for us. We probably have to sell the gecko. The Niala and the antelope can stay a little bit longer. You're essentially useless. You're essentially useless. I would much rather just have an octopus because it does something. And a bear just doesn't really fit with our squad if we're still running an antelope, which we are at least temporarily. It's hard to buff you to get you to use your trumpets effectively. Now, you spend 4 trumpets to gain coconut. There's better ways to gain coconuts this week. Why don't you take a 1-up? And then, and you could call me crazy on that. It's probably crazy. Probably do this for now and then run the saber-tooth up next time. Seems to make the most sense. If the saber-tooth is ever going to get there. But I don't know if the saber-tooth can get there without the kind of scaling that we would get from like a strawberry or something. I don't know. It's a big dog. There's no doubt about that. We're going to spit out a 6/6, which is going to be unfortunate. Oh, but then we're going to win! Can you believe it? Holy cow. You level. I don't think it's hard to run Tiger behind you just because we need so much space. So we run it. Run it. A 1-up on you can kind of go crazy too. I probably skipped like 20 of those, but a broken watch is right twice a day. I still find it very hard to imagine getting to 10, but it's not hard to imagine us getting to 7 anymore. So there's something positive. Pretty hard for us to imagine killing this cassowary at all. I mean, listen, with respect for myself here, I do need to say that the strawberry wide scaling team is just really good this week. I'm not saying like screw you for running a meta team. I'm just saying, you know, I'm calling it like I see it. It's a strong looking squad. Probably stronger than still running an Antelope and a level 1 Nyala on like turn 17. And then relying on a Saber-toothed but not actually ever doing anything with your Saber-toothed. Come on. This one actually we have a chance. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, but come on, spit out the 12 top. Oh, it's guaranteed. Holy. Okay, just go to level 3. The Nyala probably deserves it, but this is more interesting. Oh, how could you? Everybody take some attack. Everybody walk the dinosaur. I don't think we're getting to 10. This is just the squad's upper maximum ceiling. It just doesn't have it within it, honestly. Holy cow, brother. How many 1-ups can we give to this one raccoon? And he stole my 1-up, so I didn't even get to summon my 30-30 dog. Okay. Roll me? Nah, it's too late for that. I don't think it's a fly team either, but no. Yes, that is important. Now let me look at this for a second. You're gonna need... This probably takes us to a 50-50 dog with you, which means if anything, the best thing we could do is maybe just have some stats on the Antelope, so it maybe survives one snipe from a bear or something, but it's probably like a guaranteed loss, especially with all these coconut armors. We could snipe the coconut armors, maybe get a little lucky. Hang on, I'm starting to look at this team, and I'm not saying it's set in stone because they got their own octopus, but I am saying that there's like a chance. You give the attack to the unit of... Oh, you gave it to both of them, you piece! Oh, the strong team, strong team. Okay, well, we got to 7. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. See ya!